Yes, this is us. This is the director of schools for the triplet school. Their school is Precious Child People's Precious Child Palace Academy. That's the director of school. You know, the owner of the school. This woman is a very intelligent woman. Hey, woman of intellectual. The way she speaks, we got here late, now our way before we came they already started. So we found out we fixed ourselves wherever we are, anywhere we found ourselves, and took the children to where they are supposed to be as well. So this woman, well, she was already giving her opening speech. I decided to remove the original sound because the microphone was making one kind noise that I'm unable to denoise. So I decided to remove it and make a voiceover. What was she saying? She was just giving us a rundown, a brief rundown of how she started and where she is now. She said that this is the ninth graduation of this PCPA, so we should imagine when it started. And we were meant to understand that she started with a child, and that how these other children came was just God. This woman, hey, if not for the noise, I would have loved you to listen to her speech. Her speaking, her English is Englishing, I'm telling you. And this is what she's trying to impact on the children, because my children, I will say that they learn how to talk in that school. It's not that they can say everything, but when these children speak, you could pick whatever they pronounce. You see that phonetics in them. So that's how this woman speaks. That is what she's trying to impact on these children. In fact, I was so impressed. Yes, she was trying to make us understand how she was able to overcome a lot of odds and some challenges. That some point that want to make us understand that nothing good comes easy, that before every success there will always be challenges on the way. It is their ability to stand that makes you whom you are. So even though they are looking for population, that all those challenges, at some point some parents took their children, but she still stood, and is where she is today. In fact, she's a very strong woman, and all those challenges that she was able to overcome made her strong. So we all stay and was waiting for the graduates to come around, because where they were somewhere inside the classes. The graduates had to do with those in preschool, the reception, and then the primary, because that is the level the school is for now. You understand? So she tried to uh, let us understand. So the way to do it, they were like calling out children one after the other for the parents to come and decorate them. So decorating them with this crossing garland. You can see those other three children, they have been decorated. So it was now time for the triplet, and I've been called to come and decorate them. Trust my children, now the moment they sighted me, they turned the line. They disorganized the line, because they always want when I see you, I was trying to make her face the audience. You can see how she grabbed me, as if I'm running away. If not for where they kept them, and the teachers were there with them, they were just watching from the burglary, the door burglary. They would have all run out, because they were calling mommy, mommy, mommy. That's why sometimes say, if I didn't go for this thing, if their father had gone, they would have, though they would still run after their father, but it wouldn't have been as profuse as it is when I am there. So I tried to decorate Dio. they called them as if, I am sure they know that these children, they know the, as in, the, how they came out, because Dior, they called Dior first, and Dior was the first to come out from the womb. Then followed by Daniela. Daniela is the person I am decorating now. So the third person, the third is, but not the least, is Daphne. And that day Daphne was not feeling well, because this my child is a very agile person, but a day to this day she was running temperature. If not for the medication that we administered on her, don't think she would have attended this thing that day, or if it had been only her, we would have all stayed at home. But because her sisters will be going, there's no way she can stay at home. We managed to take her to that place. So that was, you can see, she was not the Daphne I used to know. So but at some point we did it, and I congratulated them. Even though they don't know what are they doing, they only know that they are doing party. Jesus, oh my goodness. So the crossing is just for you cross that thing and you use a brooch to hold it. And for every parent that decorates the child, you have to say something about your child and the school. So what did I say? I express my happiness over my children, how they have grown to what they are now. Eh? The way I give God glory for these children is only somebody who did not see what these children and I wear at that first year. See them now, they are standing as graduates of preschool going to reception. I thank God though. I was like, I told my story of how I was looking for school, where to put them, because they were still fragile then, though they are still fragile now. Just then they were just a year and 6 months. At least now they are toddlers. They are almost 3 years. Their third year is this month. So I was so happy. I told my story of how I was looking for where to for them to be, and I came into this place. I found this place, and my mind told me that this is where they are meant to be, because I don't want where there are so much that they will not pay attention to them. I wanted where that within at a glance you can see them, and when anybody is doing whatever they can see. I pray for the school to grow, but then that was what I wanted. And the aim was not defeated, because I see the dividend on my children. The way they behave, the way they do, is really what I wanted. They know all the teachers by their names. They know so I just pray for my children so that God will bless them, and they will be greater people in the future, as I pray for them to possess their possession wherever they step their feet, that as they step their feet in PCPA, they'll possess their possession, they will grow to greater height, and as they are growing to greater height, their school will also grow to a greater height. These children, they love their proprietress so much. They don't sight this woman anywhere they see her, the way they will rush her. If it is to be a place where they are not doing them well, they will not go. So I finished my thing and I left them there to wait